Hey guys, this is Superman49 back from another video, and I kind of sound stressed right now because I just commentated this entire video, and I accidentally didn't save the commentary file, so I'm kind of pissed. So I had to do this again. But yeah, so if you guys didn't watch my update video, I said this was gonna be my only video for this week because I just got back from Ocean City, Maryland. If you guys didn't know that, and yeah, so I just want to take it slow for the first week I'm back, and then I'll work into a normal uploading schedule until I go back to school, which is August 26th, I think. So, yeah, and this video is actually kind of about school today because of a creepy sub I had in school, Perverted, and not just Perverted, he said some pretty weird shit as well. Just like, dumb teacher, he's kind of stupid as well, like, he has no common sense at all. And, yeah, so let's get right into this video. So this actually goes back to about like a couple months ago, like at the end of the school year. Actually, we had this sub in science, and science was my third period class, so I was gonna have this dude until like later in the morning, which is like third period. So as the day starts, I'm just at my locker and everything, just getting my books for my first period class, for my first, second, and third period classes. And yeah, so I just get my books, and then I just like go down the hall, and I see this dude, this like middle-aged man, kind of big, and he has like long white hair, and yeah, he just looked really creepy. I'm like, oh, is that gonna be our science sub today? Hopefully he's not creepy. He looks really scary. So I get to my first period class, and I just tell my friends about all this stuff, and like all of like what I saw about this dude. And we don't know how he's gonna act, so we have to see how the first period classes. And I actually do have a friend that was gonna be my second period class that was in first period science. So first period ends, I go to my second period class, and then, like, I asked my friend, like, how is this sub? Like, is he, like, weird or anything? And, like, this is where just shit starts. So, my friend's like, yeah, he's really creepy. Like, he called a girl cute in our class. And I'm like, whoa, that's weird. And you're like, did he do anything else? And he's like, yeah, he also told this kid, because this kid forgot a pencil. And usually a normal substitute teacher, or, like, a normal teacher would get you a pencil if you don't have one and just like sharpen it for you. So he's like, so the kid asked for a pencil, and the dude's like, oh, that's a shame you don't have a pencil. It looks like you have to write with your own blood. And he said that so seriously, and I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this dude? Like, he's scary. So anyway, so I'm like, hopefully this teacher isn't creep. Hopefully, like, that was just first period class, and this was like his first time, and he'll realize what he said. But boy, was I wrong. So we get to third period class, and then like I go in there, and my friend in third period class just starts like dying. She just starts like dying laughing. I'm like, what's wrong? Like, what's so funny? And he's like, did you see the sub Mason? He literally looks like a pervert. He looks like he drives a white van and kidnaps children. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, my friend said some really, like, said he did some really weird crap, and I tell her, and then she just starts like laughing, like, oh god, hopefully he doesn't do this to us. So he comes in the classroom, he introduces himself, and like, I wasn't really laughing at first because like he's just introducing himself, but this is where like stuff takes like a weird turn. Normal substitutes would just take attendance for the class. So he takes attendance. He gets the attendance sheet for our class, and the first person on the attendance sheet was this girl in our class that like I wasn't really friends with, but still, this kind of like ties into like how he's kind of dumb and stuff and doesn't really have that much common sense. So he calls out her name. And, like, people say that she's not here. And then, like, the guy's like, okay, so is he, like, down at the office or something? Like, is he, like, in trouble?
and like everyone just started laughing at him because people clearly said it was a her, but instead he was like, oh, so he's not here today. So, and then people just started like laughing at him, and he's like, why are you guys laughing at me? Like, did I say something funny? I'm like, we literally just said it was a girl, like, and then you say it was a guy. Like, what the, like, are you like stupid or something? No, we actually didn't say that though, but like, we said it was a girl. And he's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, my bad. So, and then, like, we just start laughing again because, like, it was just funny. And he's like, why are you guys laughing? Like, are you guys, like, on drugs or something? And then, like, why would you even say that? Like, the common situation, you would say, just for us to quiet down. But no, you ask us if we're on, like, drugs or something. And, like, dude, who says that to a classroom? Like, you don't say that. So he gets down the name of it. He just gets down through the attendance list, and once he calls everyone names, he just makes sure he doesn't miss anybody. Kind of normal. Maybe it was just a mistake. Who knows? So then he's like, okay, guys. So now my teacher left for you today, an around the room assignment, which like every time like before we have like a big test or something, like our teacher does like an around the room. And, like, it's just, like, you walk around the room and you, like, look for questions. And, like, you answer them on this, like, sheet. You just, like, walk around the room looking for questions. The answer. I'm sure most people would do that in their schools, though. But, yeah, so. But anyway, so we start the around the room. And my friend decides to start playing music. Like, he asked me, yo, Mason, do you have your phone on you so I play music? I'm like, no, because like our teacher doesn't allow us to have phones. So I just don't know. Even if we have a sub, like I just keep my phone in my locker just in case like the sub doesn't even allow it, because sometimes subs do allow you to go on your phone even though the teacher says you're not allowed to. So yeah, so I'm like, no, I don't have my phone. He's like, god damn it, I have to play it on my phone. So he starts playing music on his phone, like really loud, like this like rap music that's like really, really loud. And I'm like, yo, turn it down. And he's like, no, he's not gonna notice, he's stupid. And he's like, sure enough, he notices. So he's like, it's kind of ironic how you guys are listening to music on your phone even though there's a no phone sign in the classroom. That's just funny to me. I'm like, what? And he's like, why are you two crouched down in the corner with each other doing something that God knows what, and playing music? I'm like, we're not doing anything. We're just listening to music. And that was what I was thinking. And like, we're like, we don't know. And he's like, okay, you guys can't even answer the question, whatever. So he just walks away. It was like I thought at first he was gonna like do something bad to us, like give us like a detention or something. But I guess not. I guess he didn't really care. I guess he just really wanted us to answer his question. He probably still wants us. He's probably still wondering why we didn't answer his question to this day. Sorry if you heard that ding. That was my phone going off. Probably someone's texting me. But, yeah, so we finished the around the room. He tells us to go back to our seats so we can check the questions and make sure we got all the right answers and everything. So we checked the answers, and like we were learning about genes and everything. He just kept on pronouncing like everything wrong. Like instead of genes, he was like gens. I'm like, are you like that I was wondering, like, are you that stupid you can't pronounce genes? And then like he was like saying like this other stuff as well, like heredity is like heredy. I'm like, that's not how you say it. So like we just wanted to mess with this teacher a bit. So because like we know he wasn't gonna do anything about it, because like he was like, I don't know, like he was just weird, but like he wasn't like mean or anything. I guess he just didn't really care like what we did, which was kind of like a bad teacher. But oh my god, my phone keeps on going off. But anyways, so yeah, so I kind of have to finish up this video quickly because my mom just texted me saying that I'm going to go get a haircut, so I'm gonna finish this video up quickly. So the kid decides to give an answer of 69. Just ignore the buzzing, like the notifications. I'm just getting a lot of notifications right now. But
yeah, so like, it's like my friend gives the idea to give out the answer of 69, and I'm like, please do it. I'm not raising my hand. You have to do it. And she's like, okay. So she raises her hand, and she's like, the answer is 69. Everyone starts laughing in the class, and he's like, oh, I wish I'd be doing that right now, but no, that's not the right answer. So then, so everyone like just starts laughing. I'm laughing, and as I'm laughing, I'm just like trying to process what he just said. And like, what kind of teacher says that? Like, that was like really perverted. And keep in mind, he called the girl cute earlier, and yeah, so like now I'm like, oh, I was wrong. I thought this was just like a first time thing. Like maybe it was his first time subbing here. So so yeah, so we get through the work, and he's like, okay, so now you guys are done early, so you guys can just do whatever you want. And he says keep the bloodshed to a minimum. So I'm not even going to try to pronounce that word. I tried pronouncing that word so many times after the amount of takes I had to record this video. So, yeah, so he said that, and he actually said that to every class, I think, because, like, he actually let, like, in a 6th period class, like, he actually let, 2 kids fight, and he didn't even care that much that they were fighting. He just, like, sat there and just watched them fight. So, yeah, so that was, like, basically the end of the class for us. Like, nothing else really happened. We left, and he just said bye to us. So let's have a good day. But still, in my opinion, that's probably, like, the most, like, weird teacher I ever had. Like, the weirdest teacher, like, I ever had. Probably the stupidest teacher. He was so dumb. He wasn't even using common knowledge. I wasn't sure if he was doing it on purpose or not, just to, like, make everyone, like, laugh at him. But, yeah, so then, like, the next day, like, we were telling our teacher about everything that was happening. He's like, oh, okay, so we won't be teaching her next time then. I'll make sure not to get him for a sub next time. I don't think he's going to be teaching her. So, yeah, and ever since that day, I never seen him again. Like, I have not seen him ever since, like, she said that. I don't even think he was in the building, like, the day she said that it wasn't going to be sub. I guess, like, he got reported or something to the principal. So, yeah, so I guess he's just not allowed to teach at our school again. So, yeah, so, in my opinion, that's probably, like, the weirdest sub I ever had. And, yeah, so I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys have any stories like this, like you have, like, a weird teacher or anything, or just, like, something with your teacher, let me know in the comments below. I always love to read your guys' stories. Kind of connects the fans and together and everything. So, yeah, so I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, drop a like, subscribe to it if you haven't. Make sure you guys share this with your family, friends. Make sure you guys turn on post notifications to get notifications of when my videos come out. And make sure you guys follow my Twitter and Instagram, both at MacePeer02. I am posting on my Twitter a lot, so I post updates on there about my channel, and I post stuff out of my life, out of my YouTube life. And yeah, so also if you want to follow my Snapchat, which is PenguinSpaniel2, add me on Snapchat. And if you guys do want to add me on PSN, on PlayStation, my PSN name is PenguinSpaniel2. If you guys do add me, I will friend you back, and I will shout out one of your social medias. I will choose a random of 5 people, so only 5 people will be able to do this, and I'll shout them out every video. And I still haven't got any shoutouts yet. Why aren't you guys friending me? So make sure you guys friend me if you have a PlayStation, if you do want to get some of your stuff up. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll guys see you in the next video. Bye.